Well, hello friends, Coach Bob with you today, and today we are on board my beautiful 2022 Triumph Rally Pro, the Tiger. Meow. And we are going through, remember I said we had a bunch of rain? Well, here's a remnant. Now this is, 4 or 5 days later, this road is barely passable at this point. Just unbelievable the amount of rain, the amount of water that got backed up. So, just had 2 guys come blasting through here on sport bikes. I wonder how they did. But anyway, today we are heading over to Tallahassee Bikefest, and I think that Tallahassee Bikefest is definitely going to be contending with some water because they're in a wet park area, and we'll see, how that all worked out for them. But this is super low. As you can see, all of this out here is just completely underwater. It's like a big old giant swamp out here. Now this is low, but it's never wet like this. So Tallahassee Bikefest, I believe this is the 3rd or 4th one. Last year was the first time they had it in this environment out here. They say it's grown this year. I have not had a chance to go out there. In fact, honestly, I thought it was next weekend, and a buddy of mine sent me a post this morning and said, "Hey man, where are you?" I'm at Tallahassee Bikefest. I'm like, "You are?" He's like, "Yeah, I thought you were coming." I'm like, I thought it was next week. So anyway, it does happen. It does happen. Life gets kind of busy, doesn't it? But I'm starting to see the motorcycles out everywhere and people all over the place, and that's a good thing. So it definitely has grown because I've seen way more motorcycles on the road than I normally see when I come over here. So that's a good sign. But they've changed it a little bit. So if you would, before we get to Tallahassee Bikefest, give the video a big old thumbs up, share it with your friends, all that jazz. If you've never been to Tallahassee Bikefest, you need to get over here and check it out. That way we can help it grow. We can't force feed it, but we can sure help it grow. Well, enough of my gabbing. Let's head over to the Bikefest and check things out. All right, there's a lot of complaints the Harley guys had last year, was that, you had to go through this dirt, this sand here. It's really not that far, maybe a quarter of a mile, half mile. There's a lake over here to the right, down low. I'm sure that thing is way up over its banks right now. Heck, see if the water's up over the dock. Yeah, it is. Water's over the lowest part of the dock, and then you got your floating part that's above the water, but the lower part that's attached is all underwater. Nice, huh? But it definitely looks bigger this year, which is good. It's a good sign. I love this kind of stuff. Coach Vic, she's like, "Oh, I'll pass." 5 minutes from the house. That's when it's not about the ride, it's about the event. She just really doesn't care, about motorcycle events like this. And that is A-okay. Yeah. Hi, how you doing? My friends from Florida Motorsports were over to the left last year, so we're going to head over there first and see if we can't check them out. They had the Stasic booth, Oh, I see them. They're different area this year. So we're gonna head into here and check it out. We're not in a hurry, and we're just doing our thing. All right. I don't think they got a bunch of motorcycles over here this year. Let's ride on up in here. Look at Matt Graham with his fancy cowboy hat on, or safari hat. Oh, look like they're watching some MotoGP while they're doing it. All right, well, let's get off of this thing and hang out for a little bit. My whole body don't want to move anymore. All right, let's grab a different camera and check it all out. All right, well, we are here, man, and this thing has grown unbelievably, man. Check it all out. Oh yeah, looking good, baby, looking good.
All right, we got loud music. This is my buddy Ray, man. Check out his Pan America. It's cool. And his riding buddy rides a KLR. Check it out. Check it out. This is awesome. Thanks, man. All right, so here's another picture of flash flooding. These people were here a couple of days ago, and all of a sudden it rained heavy overnight, and here's how they ended up. Won't crank, won't move, stranded. What a mess, huh? What a mess. All right, I'm not sure what this is because I'm not that close to it, but it looks like a tri-glide of some kind. It looks very cool. That's just awesome. That is just awesome. One of the things that always amazes me about these things, you got these pinstriping guys, and they are so talented. What a steady hand, man. Just what a steady hand. If I did that, you would think a snake was crawling up that motorcycle. No video would be complete without a Spyder though. None. None, ever. Good idea how this thing has grown. It's just crazy. Ryker party going on. Nice. There are always motorcycles that grab my heart. This is one of them. You'll probably see a recurring theme in all of my videos. Check this out. No front brake, just wheel, man. It's like a bicycle. That's awesome. All right, my buddy Matt's over here working his rear end off with the Stasic cycles. Always serving, man, always serving. What a sweetheart of a guy. Florida Motorsports, you got to check them out. This is the kind of stuff you get.
Look where you want to go. Over here. Look at me. You want me to help you again? Or you want to take a break? You want to take a break? Okay. You can always come back and try it again. You did really good.
So this guy that I know, I met him in Bainbridge at a coffee shop years ago. Anyway, he's a real rider. He's not like me. He's a real rider. This is his Tiger. And this thing, man, let me tell you, he has done some crazy stuff, things that I could never do. So he's got this for his tank bag that clips on here, but check this out. He's got this rubber foam pad for a knee protection and to be able to grab right there. I'm not good enough to even need that stuff. Just saying.
Good. All right, Well, Tallahassee Bikefest for me is done, but I'm going to tell you, this place is packed. This is one side, right? They've got two sides. This thing has grown, I'm going to say in the last year, tenfold. Has to be at least tenfold. It's crazy. If you were to tell me that it could have grown this fast, I would have said there's no possible way that it could have done it. But it sure has. They have exceeded all of my expectations. And it's motorcycles of all kinds. That's another thing that I found very interesting. And I mentioned that before. You know, you've got Cam-Am Spyders, you've got Can-Am Rykers, you've got Harley Davidsons, you've got Triumphs, you got the big four, all the Japanese brands. You got new stuff, you got old stuff. Check out the BMW right there. That's nice looking. That's a nice RT. That's an older one too. That's nice. Another cool thing about this rally, it seems to be somewhat kid-friendly. There's a lot of young kids out here. I say young, not babies, but there are kids out here. But I did see some moms pushing strollers too. It wasn't so loud. You know, when you go to Bike Week and Biketoberfest, man, it is insane loud. I mean, it really, it can be mind-numbingly loud. But this really was nice. Very, oh, check it out. All right, nice. Another Ryker. There's a Spyder. We have 3, looking good. They're out here, man. They're out here. See, whenever I see a Harley on a trailer, I always go there. There's a Harley in its natural habitat. Now, these guys right here, you see them riding? They're riding with a group that is an adventure rider class they're taking. I was going to do it, but I ended up getting here late, and I don't know that I can just jump in. They might get PO'd if I just grab a line and hop in. Let's watch them, see where they are. Anyway, so obviously what they did, they came over here and turned around and headed back like that right there. And that one guy, he cut through the retention pond, which you can do right here. And they're just basically, I'm just kind of like grabbing on. I'm not going to ride the whole route, obviously, but you know, you got this little uphill here, get you up top, right? So it's fun, you know, it's fun stuff. It's wet. I'm just gonna, but anyway, they're just riding stuff like this. Nothing that crazy, not that difficult. It's just riding, man, just having a good time. And I love to see that. You know, I love seeing guys out just doing it. So what we'll do, we'll just drop down right here and pop out the other side, because we ain't afeared. We ain't afeared. All right. Now, if it sounded like the engine was cutting out a little bit, that's because I have it in road mode. I didn't, you know, I knew I was just going to turn around there. So, you know, when it's in road mode and you're climbing and descending, it's telling you that something bad is about to happen. We see them, we see them, we see them. So Tally Bikefest, I would call it a smashing success. Heck of a beautiful day too, man. It is just a wonderful day for a ride, just overall. Check out the ape hangers. That was me a lifetime ago. Yeah, I had the 16-inch apes up on 6-inch ricers, so I was way up there. I got a ticket every year I went to Bike Week. Lower this thing down. Well, it was like, again, it was just a great thing. So if you get a chance, whether you're on 2 wheels, 3 wheels, whatever your flavor of the day is, I highly suggest that you go to the Tallahassee Bikefest. There's something for everybody out there, that's for sure. Now, Coach Vic would have had a miserable time because the grass was wet and soft, and the wheelchair just doesn't do well. But we got something for her here recently called a free wheel that hooks to her wheelchair. I'll do a video on that real soon when we're traveling, just so you can see it, because it's pretty amazing. Man at the water. Whoa! Water, water everywhere, and not a drop to drink. I just don't want one of these cars to freaking put water over my head. Not that that would ever happen. Yes, it would. Let me tell you, it would. I've gone by a car before and had the old deluge. I wrote over this earlier. This water's probably, I don't know, 8-9 inches deep, so nothing to be fearful of. But you know, there's all that too. That's a driveway. Looks like a pond back there. There we go. Aha. Yep. A little bit of water never hurt anybody. Well, again, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, all that jazz. You know I would appreciate it. I know you enjoyed seeing Tallahassee Bikefest grow as I did as well. So until next time, I want you to do me a favor. You, yes you, go out, ride the motorcycle of your dreams, eat right, take care of yourself, and remember, if you're not having fun, man, you are definitely doing it wrong. Now you go seize the day, and I will see you on the road real soon. But until then, I'm gonna ride. I'm gonna ride through some water and have some fun. It's just gonna be good. It's gonna be good.